Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. Today I'm working in my little house on the Prairie Journal. So let's get started. This is where we're at. We're still in the first signature. And this is where we've gotten so far. We did these two yesterday and today we're working on these. This is just two of the tea stained or coffee stained. I'm not sure. These are papers that I did several years ago. Like I said, I haven't actually done coffee or tea stain papers in a long time, so I'm going to do some this summer. It's just been too windy lately. We haven't had any calm days. So anyway, what I thought I would do today is I'm going to put this on this page and we're going to do one of the flip ups. Are those called Hermelinda flips? Am I thinking right on that? I haven't actually heard them called the name of the lady that did those in a long time. Am I thinking right on that? Let me know. You know where we do the corner flip and it flips up? We're going to do that. And then this one, I thought I would do the top and have it be a tuck. So we're going to work on this side first. Let's get this cut. I think I will, instead of cutting it, I think I will actually, and I'm going backwards on this. This is like from a while back, but it's one of those pictures that doesn't matter in the story. You know, where you put it, it can go right along with this. You know, we're on high prairie and this can go right along with it. That's why I saved these pictures from early, you know, they can go anywhere, you know, because they could be having a little picnic anywhere. It doesn't matter. I will take off chapter 4. Oops, I got my, we'll put it right here, because this could go anywhere in their lives. They could be doing this at any time. Doesn't matter. Let's see where we need to have that. I'm going to take this out of the signature for now. That's actually quite perfect. I'm going to go ahead though and take just a wee bit off so that it's got a torn edge too. I don't want it to look strange, you know, be straight when this is torn over here. My ruler is, you know what, I'll put it on here because my ruler is sliding around on my glass mat. And then we will go ahead and we will tear this to I'm going to leave quite a bit up here because if I don't, it's going to look kind of funny because it's going to be a, you know, quite a small picture if I don't. Alright, so we'll go that way. Oops, I'm going to set this off to the side now. Need to ink along the edges of that. That was from my previous project I was working on. I had gray. Need to get my brown back out. I don't think I want to use my darkest one, so let's get my, let's see what I got. I think I will use, I can't remember what it's called. Gathered twigs. That's what we'll use. My brain isn't working today. I can't remember what that was. Walnut stain. I don't think I want walnut stain. But let's use... I should probably kind of get this... Well, doesn't seem like there's a whole lot. Well, there's more in there than I thought there was. If you can run these over, you can surely run them through water and get them clean. I mean, they're makeup brushes. You gotta wash them when you're using them on your face, don't you? I think I need to do that with it. I'll do that when I'm done with this one. Or done for the day. I'm hoping to get one more done. I'm trying to get ahead because we are going down to our daughter's again here soon. And we're going to be gone for a few days, so I'm trying to get ahead again so that I will have videos up this time while we're gone. This time I know it's happening. That's for a good thing. We're going down and we're going down first. I'm picking up our granddaughter to pick her up and bring her back for church camp here. She loves to go to church camp here where we live. There's a church camp just about a quarter mile from our house, and she loves it. I thought I would use strawberries on this one. I'm trying to think how I want to. I don't want dirty hands on this. Get some of that off of my hands. I don't want to dirty that up any more than I have to. Anyway, she's gonna come back here and go to church camp. She's been going there since she was a little bitty girl, because my husband was on the board there for many, many years, the board of the camp, and so he would be dean of, different weeks there, and so she would go with Grandpa and stay. I used to I've been going to camp there since I was a little bitty girl too, but I would go with him and be work too with the girls, but my allergies got so bad I couldn't go anymore. The last time I went, I ended up with a real bad allergy in my eyes. It was really bad. See, I thought that would look really pretty, and it will, so we're going to do that. So I'm trying to just take this away for a minute. Anyway, so we'll go down, we'll pick her up, we'll bring her back, and then that's just going to be a day trip. And then when she gets out of camp, she's going to stay a couple of days, but then we got to take her back down. And there's a day that we have to go, and I'll glue this down while I'm talking. I think I'm going to put this around. I'm going to do my trick of tearing the two sides so that I've got that done. I'm going to try to get a piece of paper underneath there so it doesn't slip. But there's a day that her grandfather on her other side is having surgery, and so her dad is going down to that. That's about, I don't know, a couple hours from their house. And then her sister has a very important doctor appointment that day out of town, but with their COVID rules, her mom cannot take her baby sister or her other two sisters with her. So her mom's like freaking out. So we're going to get down there for that day to watch her siblings. And then we're going to stay a couple days, so I got to make sure. I want to try to make sure I have videos that day. If I don't, I don't, but I'm trying to make sure I do. Okay, so then I'm going to put this on here. And get my glue. I have my glue book out. My little thing. So then I get to see my other three granddaughters and spend time with them. And it's fun to spend time with the baby with her mama not there, because then she'll let me hold her. She's mama's girl. You know how nursed babies are. They're like, I want my mama. They're very attached to their moms. I think I said in my last video, remember? I said June looks pretty. No, I didn't. I was telling somebody else. I was telling the design team that I'm on that June looks pretty clear. I think I'm going to be able to start keeping up with my design team. I said, I think I can say that, but I'm not going to say that. This is so, I don't know if I showed you all this, but one of the girls in my my scrapbooking group that I go to, she quilts a lot, and she made these. She had these on the table last month. We could pick one. And I just love this. It's for sitting on our table at crop, and I have it sitting on my desk all the time to put our little scraps in while we're cropping. And I just love it. I love it. It's one of my favorite gifts ever. I just think it's so special. She had a bunch for us to pick from, but I love, love, love the pattern on that one. That was my favorite. Okay, so then I want to put, I'm going to, actually, I've got a lot of ink on my fingers, and I just do not want to touch that pillowcase and get it all inky. I'm going to wipe off my, because you know how this ink is. I have not been able to find another one of these. I got this at Dollar Tree a couple of months ago. It's like a very huge, like, tea towel. Oh, it's got a letter stuck to it. And I love it. And I think it'll be kind of fun to do something with when I'm finally through with it. All the colors and stuff on it. But I have never found another one. I don't know if it was like some kind of, it wasn't like a Dollar Tree item that was there. I don't know. But I thought it said on the tag, I thought it was a Dollar Tree thing. I have loved it for using for wiping up and stuff. Okay, now, I know you're probably thinking, are you really going to do that? I am. I'm going to cut off the back because I still intend to scan this, and I have not done that yet. That's one reason that I'm really not wanting to get it inky. Oh, look, it's already, oh, see, look, I'm fine. Look. And I did not do that, so we're good. Oh, it's all messed up back here. Look at this. See, look at the mess it is. It's a mess, so we're going to cut right through there. Let me get my fabric scissors. That's why it was only marked 50 cents when I bought it. I was like, wow, this is a steal. 50 cents? This is really good. 50 cents. And they probably thought, she don't even know it's a mess. But that's okay with me. I'm good with it. Okay. I felt so bad. Kind of. I mean, once I bought it, it's mine, but at the estate sale I went to this weekend, I bought some really old music, and when I was checking out I presume daughter, some relation to the estate sale person, whoever lived in the house, she said, oh, I am so glad you got that music, because I'm glad that somebody will appreciate it. And I said, you know, my daughter, she does a lot of stuff with music, and she does. She does vinyl, you know, and puts it behind glass and puts stuff. I'm not lying, she does, but I just did not have the, I just could not tell her that I'm going to stain it all up and cut it into pieces. Put it into journals, because I think I would have broke her heart, because she was just so glad that somebody was going to take that music and appreciate it. And I am going to appreciate it. But I think I would have broke her heart, because she was just so appreciative. I thought, oh my. I didn't want to break her heart. Because I know I've seen the look when I bought some certain books, and I tell people, oh, I make junk journals out of them, because they'll say, what are you going to do with that old book? Isn't it a lovely book? And I'll say, oh, I'm going to make a junk journal, and sometimes I think they're going to grab it right back out of my hand. So I've learned my lesson, just shut up. If they look like they have an attachment to it, shut up. And she seemed like she had an attachment. She did, she did. The rest of the ladies of the sale inside that were handling it inside did not. You know what, I need another row because I'm going further down than I thought I was. They just wanted things gone, and they were like marking things down and giving it to you for really cheap, and they were like, I just want it gone. Oh, there was something there. I meant to go back today and see if I could get it. They had their neatest crock. It was beautiful, and it was a monkey bread crock, and it had the recipe with it, the original recipe with it and everything. It was beautiful, but it was marked like $20, and I didn't want to pay $20. So they said today everything was going to be really, really cheap if it was still left. But we didn't make it to church today because I got out yesterday, but today I am not feeling well at all again. Horrible earache, and just not feeling well, so sore throat again still, and really bad toothache, like all through my mouth. It's not just a tooth, I think it has to do with my ear, I think. I don't know. But we didn't make it to church, and my husband's hip is killing me. So, anyway, so I guess we wouldn't go back to that estate sale anyway. But okay, see, I think, oh, I didn't get this cut quite right here. I don't want it showing on the side. Oh, please excuse my dog if you can hear her. She's outside barking. She's inside. She doesn't bark. If she's outside, she thinks she needs to bark. Our old lab, before she was gone, she would just sit outside in the sun. She'd just watch people. She'd never bark. Now, our dog we have now, she has to bark at everything. Inside, she doesn't bark at a thing. People can knock on the door and she's just like, Okay, well, this is where we're putting it, right? I think I better get the whole thing and make sure I'm doing it right, because I don't want to do it wrong. I already got one bit here messed up. Okay, this is where it's going. Oh, that's for later. I got that picked out already. I already know what I'm doing there. I wanted to put it here, but it doesn't work here. Okay. That's one right there. Okay, yes, this is going right here. Oh, I think that looks so pretty. I love that, but I think it's a little big. Oh, fuddy-dud. How am I going to fix that? I thought I measured. Oh, I did measure it, but I didn't measure it with this on it. Okay, so I'm going to have to... That's a rookie mistake, isn't it? I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the lace off a little bit. So that I can cut it down some on each side. Oh, I got glue on I got that adhesive on my fabric scissors. Okay, now I will try to tear this down. It's not going to be completely even all the way around, but we'll see what happens here, how it looks. I gotta get some under it here. Oh, it doesn't want to tear. I'll have to get it started. There we go. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, well. Okay. This is the way it's going to have to be, I guess. See what I think of it like this, and then see if I need to fix it somewhat after. Let's get some ink on it. Okay, let's see what we think. Of it like this. I still like it. I don't really like how that's torn right there. Gotta fix that tear right there. Okay. Okay. I like it. I think it still looks good. I like that it's got, I don't want it all the way to the edge. I didn't want it hanging over, so I think that looks much better. Okay, now, where's my, okay, so we're going to put some tape on both edges and at the top so that it can be a tuck under. Which it might be a little difficult to get stuff under there, but, and I didn't mention all of these little places like this. I'm going to come back at the end and we're going to make things to go inside it. I used to make stuff as I went along, but I found I like to go back and do it. And I take leftovers and do it that way. I just kind of like to do that. I keep, as I'm doing this too, as I'm flipping all these, as I'm flipping these over and I don't use them, everything stays in order. So that when I come back and I use the leftovers, I still have everything in order. And I still know I can still use it in the pockets and stuff, and everything is in order. I know I'm kind of obsessive about it, but you know, if somebody buys my journal, I know I'm giving this away, but still, if the person that wins this is an obsessive fan of Little House on the Prairie, you know, they may really want it in order. They may get it and they may be like, hey, this is not in order. This is driving me crazy because, you know, all of a sudden they're back to, you know, leaving home, and just a minute ago they were already settled in and, you know, in Walnut Grove or whatever. And come on, this is not in order. I don't like this. This is bugging me. It would bug me, and I'm not an obsessive fan. I'm just a person that grew up with it and I love it, but I'm not an obsessive fan. I don't get to watch it anymore just because I don't have very much TV time, and my husband's kind of obsessive about, I mean, he's not mean about it or anything, but at night he does not want to watch Little House on the Prairie, and I can't say I blame him. And I don't have a TV in here to, I guess I could put my Friendly app in here on my computer, I bet. But I'd rather watch YouTube videos. And when I go to bed, I could watch it on our TV in there, but I watch YouTube videos. I try to watch YouTube videos before I go to sleep, but y'all, I fall asleep. I don't even get through the commercials at the beginning of videos anymore. I always watch, if I'm gonna watch y'all's videos and there's commercials, I watch the commercials because I want everybody to get their credit for their commercials and make something from them, you know? I watch the commercials. I want y'all to get your credit for them because that's important. I think that's important. You know, that helps you buy supplies and make some money. Goodness, especially in the economy we're in. You need that, I think. I think you do. I'm like all for it. So I watch the commercials, but I can't stay awake long enough. I fall asleep before the commercials are over. I'm not kidding. And then the next day it looks like I don't know how many videos I don't know. I think it lets me watch about 10 before it cuts it off. There's 2 layers on here. It must, I guess because it was attached to a pillowcase, but I was gluing it together so that when things go up and down it won't cause a problem. I fall asleep. I can't watch them anymore. It makes me mad because I just would like to watch one video before I go to sleep. I can't do it. It's so frustrating. So then in the morning I think, okay, I'm going to wake up early enough I can watch one video before I get out of bed. Nothing bothers my husband. When he's asleep, so he don't care. But anyway, at night, anyway, I never wake up in time. It's funny. I think that looks so pretty. I love that. Where'd the rest of my stuff go? Did I just glue that on the wrong thing? No? Where'd the rest of my stuff go? Oh, here it is, right here. It's getting nervous. Okay, so this side, we're putting this on. So I need to cut a square here. I got adhesive stuck to me. Excuse me for just a moment. I need a drink. Sorry about that. Let me get my trimmer. I decided I want a 4 1/4 inch square, and I'm going to use this one down here. died, so it's not wanting to lay flat for me. That's not very big square, is it? Well, I measured it, and if it's much bigger, it's gonna like tick over the page. So I hope this is right. If not, get a different piece of paper. Let's get this out. That's not right. Okay. So, I want to cut it. I forgot that I want it to go to the edge here. We're going to cut it right here. And right about here, I guess. Okay. I always have trouble doing these. I wanted to get it done ahead, figured out ahead, so you didn't see how much I struggle with this thing, because it should be very simple, but it's not for me. It is just not for me. Okay, so why can't I figure this out? Okay, this is 5.5. Okay, so I want this to be 5.5. Right? 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 That's what I want it to be. Yeah? Yeah. 5.5, right? 5.5 by 5.5. But I think it better be a little bit less, or it's going to get it's going to get too close, and so we're going to go 5 3/8, because it's going to get too close to the binding. Messed up that corner. Well, I'm going to use it anyway. And then I just got to thinking, do I want to make this a double one? I do. So I'm going to make it the center one. Let's make it, we'll make it 5 by 5. I may cut it down a little bit, but we'll see how it looks. And then let's score these. I hope I got this on here right. I hope that's on the same line all the way down. It's not! Oh dear! Okay. It's still not. Goodness. Makes me want to mark one of these like I did my... Okay. That made me just... Okay. I'm going to make it easy on myself here. This one I know. There we go. And I know I messed that up, but I'm going to use it anyway because I like this paper. And I'm going to see if I can make it work. Okay. That's why I made marks on that, because... Oh, I didn't get that right because I didn't have that. I don't know if I can make this work or not since I messed that up. I might just need to get... You know what? This is all messed up. Just a moment. I'm going to get that paper out. Oh, find it up here. I think that's the right pad. I think that's the right paper pad. It won't be tea stained, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be. I hope there's one in here. I think I have another one of these paper pads up here. Oh, booey. Fiddly dee if it's not in here. That one's pretty, but oh, I really liked the one I'm trying. Let me look. I'm pretty sure I have one more up here. Okay. I have these two that might have it. Oh, look right there. I think that's it. These two pads have some of the same papers. Oh, looky. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. So let's see if I can mess this up again. No, let's not mess it up. Alright. So, I cut this. This is the right one, right? I cut it at 5 3/8. So let's cut it at 5 3/8. 5 3/8. 5 3/8. And I'll put those others back for embellishments because they got beautiful things I can die cut. And then let's cut this one. And we'll save that. We'll cut this at 5 by 5. Okay, and then we're going to get out my other scoreboard because it's got the lines. Okay. Sometimes things happen and you make mistakes and you just keep working at it. Just keep working at it. Okay, so I want to ink up the edges here. Now the only thing about this is my back is going to be white. That's the only thing now is I have white backs on this, and I don't like that, but that's how it goes when you mess it up. It's just the way it is. I don't know. I could probably just kind of dirty it up a little bit. I don't want to. Just kind of a little bit there. Just a little bit over it. Okay. Okay, I think that looks okay. Now I gotta remember how I always did this. Let's bring our paper back in here. I think it went like this. Oh, I think I always sewed this, didn't I? Okay, and then this goes like this. Ooh, a shame that pretty flower is going to be hidden. But this pretty flower is going to be right there. Here's my picture, or my page here. Okay. I'm going to pause you for a minute and I'm going to sew this and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. I just ran a straight stitch down the center of it, and then that keeps the two layers stitched together, and that gives more journaling space for you, and pretty little area there. Okay, so that will go there. Now we need to get this little part taken out, and I'm going to just run my water brush along here. Hopefully that will help me get this out of here where I want to tear it. Sometimes it helps me and sometimes it doesn't. I think it has to do with how well my thumb is working to tear things out. Then I'm going to look at the wording here and see if there's anything I want to get on here. I know I want to get High Prairie on here. I like to get, you know, kind of some of the chapters on there and maybe a little bit of what was happening, if I can, if it makes sense, if it's something important. Not to tear up the words, because I haven't read this page. I should have read it before. I didn't do that. So I really have no idea what is going on. I don't know what's on the other side either. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I am going to use, I was watching a video, I can't remember her channel name. Her name is Catherine. She was making her little Catherine altered playing card. She always has 30 minutes of my day videos every morning. And she was using a little brush to do things like this, and she used it around her little Catherine doll, and I told her I thought that was genius, and I was going to get me a little brush to do little things like this so that you weren't, because when you're using something like this, I try to use the edge, but I broke down the edge of this one and now it goes all in. I kind of need I need a new brush. I just haven't gotten anywhere to buy one. She was using one of these and it worked perfectly, and I said, I am going to copy you. I hope that's okay. But it just kind of, oh, this is still too wet. I'm going to attach this to the page and then do that. But it was genius. So I went and I got me a little brush. This was the only one I could find at my teeny weeny Walmart. Oh, our Walmart, they totally remodeled it, and we have very little now. Very, very little. I cannot even buy refills for this there. I can't buy refills for that. That's how bad it is. Nothing. We have nothing. It's sad. Like clothes and stuff. We have nothing. There is nothing. I went to buy me a pair of my capri leggings that I like. There is like a section, the leggings, the section is about not even a yardstick wide of leggings. That's it. That's all there is. needless to say, I didn't find my leggings. And I don't even wear, like, plus size. I mean, that's just the ladies' leggings. I was like, oh my goodness. I don't even know, like, and we all thought there was going to be more groceries or something. That's what they were doing. But there isn't even any more groceries. I don't know what, like, why is it all condensed? Where did, what? I don't know. It's really kind of sad. Okay, I want to make sure I'm doing this right. It's just like, well, what happened to our stuff? Where did our stuff go? Why? We can't figure it out. There's just nothing there. This needs to be it's, I don't know, but I found this little brush. Thankfully they kept the vinyl. We can buy vinyl there for there's a whole section, kind of a big section for considering what we don't have anymore of silhouette and vinyl and stuff. So I was very, very glad to see that. But wow. So if you're creative and you live where I live, you're just kind of out of luck. Yeah, I left. No. Oh, I'm messing this up. I'm messing this up. I'm messing this up. Oh, I don't want that there. Oh, y'all, I'm messing this up. I'm glad that rubs off. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't use liquid adhesive. You're probably screaming at me, don't put that adhesive there. Okay, I'm going to get this off of here because I'm talking and I'm messing it up. Quit running your mouth. Our kitchen section, I went to look at it just to see, and I just shook my head. We have 2 rows, and that is all. Anything offered in the kitchen section is in 2 rows. 2 rows. And they're not like a super Walmart row. They're like about half the size of a super Walmart row. So if you went in a super Walmart row, that would be 1 row. So you're talking your air fryers, your towels, your dishes, anything. Your measuring cups, everything. Your pans, your pots and pans. Anything like that is in 2 half-size rows. It's just like shook my hands. Your Rubbermaid stuff, all that, 2 rows. I just walked by, and then I turned around and I walked back to see if I missed a row, and I did not miss a row. I thought, are you kidding me? And there is like at the back of the 2 rows, there's a back, at the back. You get that half, the back of the, you get that too. So glad they came and remodeled our store. And they did not take out the fabric counter. I was glad of that. Because we can't buy fabric anywhere else. We'd have to drive over an hour away to buy fabric. I just took all this off, and now I'm going to re-adhere it somewhere. Okay, so I don't want it here. I want it here and here. Okay, so I want it here. Oh, and I want it here. Okay, and that one over the edge there. Okay. So now, let's do this right, Gina. Quit talking and do it right. Okay, because this is now a pocket here, right? We all know that. But Gina apparently forgot that. Okay, now let's see if I can make this work with the little brush. Yeah, see, this just does such a good job. Am I where you can see? Yeah. I love this. Catherine Brown is her name. I can't remember what her... I will link her. Let me write me a note. Link Catherine Brown's channel. Because that is where I got this idea. So I will link her channel since I can't think of the name of it, and this is where I copied her idea from. I want to link it below. Because I love, she makes the most beautiful, elegant journals. She makes very elegant journals. You probably, if you're at my channel, you probably already know about her channel, but just in case you haven't found her channel. I can't believe you found my channel before hers, but you may have. Okay, that just works really good, except I kind of messed it up there because it was already wet, but that's okay. I'll kind of try to get it dark in some other places too, so it doesn't look totally out of character there. Oh, I love this idea. And this is like triangle. It's very easy to hold. It was in the kids section. If I went to the adult section of brushes, I had to buy like 10 or 15 in a package. For that, it was only 4 or 5 and it was $2, so. Okay, I'm going to use a glue stick for that. Now, where do I want that? See, I thought it looked like they'd be sitting in the flowers if I did that. And I like that. Okay, glue stick. Oh, I forgot I wanted to add some lace or something to that. Well, I might not be able to now. Maybe I should hold off on this for a minute. I've got this little thing. Maybe if I just cut off a wee little bit of it here. Maybe, oh, that little bit there's being unruly. Let's just cut off some of this here. I've got like a ton of this. I think it was a shawl or something. Maybe, let's see. If I put them there, maybe a wee little bit coming out like right here. Nope, don't like it. It takes away from the flowers. Don't like it at all. Maybe this side just doesn't need any. Because I did not like that at all. I don't know what you thought, but I did not like that. What else did I have laid out? I've got this little bitty scrap of lace here. Maybe I could put that somewhere. I don't like that little red thing there. Put that like right there with a little snap. I like that idea. I have a snap sitting here. And maybe a cute little button. Get my button box out. Let's find a button. Button. There's my needle. I'll have to get some twine in it though. I've got some twine sitting here. I was using gold thread last time. Okay. Just my chair. Let's see what we can find. There's a pretty old button. Ooh, I like that one. That looks really old. I think I might need one more snap. Let's get one more snap. A little one. Let me get my snaps out. Ah! My button thing almost came off. That would have been bad. Okay. Gotta get my snaps out of here. Maybe we want a silver one this time. How's that? Let's get a silver one. I don't know if I have some that look older. I have these huge ones, but that would not work. Let's see. Got all these button cards down here that I haven't figured out what to do with. I gotta find something to do with those. I think that's all I have down in here. I could snap somewhere else I gotta figure out. I've got so many things I want to do. So many. I've got all of these patterns that I want to do something with. I just don't have, I can't find the time to do everything I want to do. Okay. So, let's do a little snap. Can you imagine when somebody bought these, they were 57 cents. Couldn't do that now, can you? I can't do that. These little things, they are so handy for me. Because with my nail psoriasis, it hurts. My nails hurt. My fingers and my nails, they hurt so bad. So these little things, oh, they save me. They save me big time. Okay, so we'll put that one there. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'll put that up there in my little bowl. We'll set these aside. We'll get this, and this is hard for me now. It's hard. Ha! That hurt. Man, that thing like jabbed me good. Okay, come on, quit jabbing me. Let's get this off of here. It's hard for me now to get this thing. I wonder if this thing could help me get in there. Oh, it did. It did. Hallelujah. Oh, and then I lost it. Okay, but I can get it back. It's hard for me now to get the center of this little tool. This is handy. I was telling the lady at the Amish store how handy this is for me, and I'm so glad that she has them. And she says, well, I never thought of that. But she's going to look up all her tinctures and stuff. She has a wealth of knowledge, and she's going to see if she has anything that might help my nails. She's a wonderful lady. They are such a nice family that runs our little Amish store near us. They are so nice. We just love them. But anyway, when I was telling her about how I love that little tool, and she was thinking I meant for the kitchen. I said, no, I have them all over my house to help me, like open boxes and do all kinds of stuff. And she said, why? And I told her why, about my new problem that just came out of nowhere. And she said, well, I will look up. She carries oils, and she makes all kinds of tinctures and stuff. And she said, I will start studying and see what I can find with how we treat, with our tinctures and stuff, and see if I can figure out something for you. I said, oh, thank you. I would appreciate that very, very much. I'm telling you, they are wonderful people. We are very blessed to have them in our community. The people that ran the other Amish store, it's out of business now and gone. This is a whole new store. I'm sorry, I gotta put a Band-Aid on where that thing jabbed me. What? Somebody took off with my Band-Aids in here. I'm gonna have to pause you and go get a Band-Aid, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'll put Band-Aids on the list. I just took the last one. Our granddaughter was here, and she had a blister on her foot, and so apparently we are nearly out of Band-Aids. Anyway, the people that ran the old store here near us, they're gone. They moved out, and they weren't very friendly at all. This couple came in and they built a whole new store, and they are just so nice, and they're really thriving. People just love to go down there. And they have, the first Saturday of the month, they have donut day. Oh, they are so good. And their store's very, very clean. They are very, very clean. Very clean people. And I eat what she makes. I've never done that before. They're so kind, and she shares her wealth of knowledge with me on oils and everything. I just love her. I think she's so nice. I don't even know how I got on the subject of that. Oh, my little scraper thing. But we were just down there yesterday. We went down there several weeks ago, and she had plants out for you to buy, and we got all of our tomato plants and our pepper plants. We got lots. I mean, we got lots. And you know what it cost us? And they were started. They were well started, growing really well. $10. $10. And I think I got about 12 pepper plants and probably 10 tomato plants. $10. I got up there and he said $10. I said, what? $10. I said, are you kidding me? And they are doing well. They are growing really well. So yeah, I was like, are you kidding me? All right. So I like this. I think this. You know what? Do I need something up there like that? No, I think this looks really pretty with this. I think that's okay. Looks kind of crooked. I hope it's not crooked. I think it's okay. Alright, so then this flips up like this, and like this, and there's all kinds of, well, no, not like that. I went too far. So, yeah. Okay, so this is where we've gotten so far, and this flips open. I got that fixed to where it's not flopping around, and you can just open and shut it. We've got this, and we've got our little paper clip. And then we've got a pocket here. And now we're to here. It didn't look crooked to me now. It must have just been the way I was looking at it. Or the way I had it on the... I had this whole paper crooked. Okay. Okay, we're good. And then next we have this page. We'll do something pretty here. I love this paper. I don't know if you see it, it's got music. I love this paper pad for doing Little House on the Prairie. So that's what we're doing so far. And so far I'm keeping this pretty thin. I wanted to keep this thin because I can't have it outgrowing. I've already made the cover. I can't have it outgrowing the cover. That's why I'm not doing a whole lot of real thick stuff. This right here is about as thick as I've gotten on this. I just don't want it to outgrow the cover. So I'm keeping it pretty thin. Anyway, oh, I need to hold that up close, don't I? Oh, silly me, silly me. Okay, there's this one. I love that off the pillowcase. You look at those when you go places and you see something and it's damaged or something like that and they've got it marked real cheap. Don't look at it and think, oh, I can't do anything with it. I can't buy it, you know, because it's damaged. Or if it is stained and, well, it's stained, I can't do anything with it. You can bring it home and you can tea stain it, you can coffee stain it, and then it brings it a whole new life. Or if it's stained in one little part, well, don't use that part when you get home. Use other parts of it. You can do something with it, especially if it's marked 50 cents or a quarter. So here's this one. And see the ruffle that I already have. It looks nice against it. And here's that little cluster with the button and the snaps that I just did. And then it flips up. Oops. Well, apparently I can't do it with the whole thing. So there we go. And then since I used the other part of it, the flip up is pretty too. It's not just plain paper. So there we go. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Now don't forget that this is a book that I'm making for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up, and I would also love it if you are not a subscriber to go ahead and subscribe if you would like to. I'm not like saying subscribe to me, but if you would like to, I would love it if you would, because I'm trying to reach that 1,000 subscriber, and when I do, as soon as this is done, I'm hoping to get it done by then. I've got a little ways to go. I've got 300 subscribers to go, 301 subscribers to go before I reach it. So I'm hoping to have this done by then or shortly after, and I will give this away and to one lucky winner. And I may have a few other things that I will be giving away too. It depends on how I can afford postage at the time. I'm hoping to be able to. Just a few other little things that will fit in an envelope. Just, you know, like fit in one envelope with one or two stamps. So I've already got those done. I'm just hoping that I can do that. So I'm hoping I can give away several things. It just depends on how I can afford things at the time. But I'm really hoping, but if you don't know, my husband is out on unemployment and he has to have a hip replacement. And so things are very, very tight here at my house right now until his surgery is done. So that's why I don't know. Things are very, very tight and hard here right now. So that's why I don't know. Yeah, it's just kind of hard right now until the hip replacement's done. So he's bone on bone, and he's been bone on bone for a little while now. So it's been hard. He worked and worked and worked and worked as long as he could, and then his employer laid him off. Yeah, so yeah, that was interesting. But anyway, he was working. He was working through it when most people would have been going in the ER yelling and screaming, I need pain reliever, I need this, I need that. Believe me, I know, because I worked in an ER for many, many, many years, and I know how things would have been. I've been yelled at a lot sitting at that desk out front. But he didn't. He worked. He worked all the way through it as long as he could until he got laid off. And he still would be working if he could go to work and they would let him. But yeah. So yeah, and he still puts in his resume places. But yeah. So yeah, we're trying. Anyway, that's the story of why I don't know, but I'm gonna try. I have some real fun things that I would love to ship out, but I gotta get to 1,000 subscribers, y'all. I don't know why I just shared all that. I don't usually share that kind of personal stuff. Oh my goodness, do I have to redo this whole video? I can't. I just did all that. Oh boy. I wish I knew how to edit. Well, you all have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye.